directing the acts of a band of ruthless criminals, the mysterious and masked gargoyle, backed by millions from an unknown power, attempts to wreck production for national defense. The police, baffled, seek the aid of Richard Wentworth, a famous amateur criminologist. Sometimes masquerading as the spider, thus concealing his identity from both criminals and the police, Wentworth pits his wits and strength against the gargoyle in preventing sabotage, subversive activities, and other crimes. Suspecting a sabotage attempt in the trial flight of the Van Sloan motored plane, Wentworth overpowers the test pilot before the takeoff. Alone at the controls and minus a parachute, Wentworth speeds at 600 miles per hour. Then the plane explodes. 600. All right.
He did it. He did it. Come in, Wentworth. Come in, Wentworth. Something's wrong.
That's me. He's unconscious.
Something's happened.
Sabotage is proved. I'm charging you with murder.
Says you.
Says I. Bring him along. Take him along. Don't leave him for a minute. I'll be in as soon as possible.
Patriot has sacrificed himself to prove the worth of the motor.
You mean it wasn't an accident? A gargoyle?
Certainly. And I'm going to get out of here before he strikes again.
I wouldn't if I were you, Nita.
He isn't.
I'm afraid he is.
No.
What is this, old home week?
Dick, you're outside it! Oh, help him out!
Wait a minute, boys. That pup knocked all the plaster off my slats. It's the time for kidding.
I can't begin to tell you how...
There, you've talked enough. Dick, you're supposed to have complete rest and quiet.
Oh, nonsense. I'm as good as I...
Well, you see, the doctor was right. Uncle, run along.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks again for everything. Don't come down, dear. I'll find my way out.
All right, Uncle. Good night. Now, Mr. Wentworth, I'm taking charge. And you are going to sleep.
But I'm not sleepy.
Well, sleepy or not, you're going to follow the doctor's orders.
Dick! Oh, Dick! Dick, we've got something.
Please, boys, he's got to get some sleep.
He can sleep anytime. This is important. Dick, this belt was taken from that crooked pilot. Let me see it. We've checked this contraption thoroughly, and we think it has something to do with television.
And why would a crook be wearing it? To watch himself work?
Oh, wait a minute, Nita. The boys have something here.
Oh! Look, Master.
What is it?
Look for yourself.
You were right, Stephens. The police took that belt from Hayes and turned it over to Wentworth. Is there any way of tracing it here?
Impossible.
Then his having it will work to our advantage. He won't have it long, I promise you.
This is the way we found it when we opened up this morning. When did you last see Mr. Gaylord? Yesterday, sir, when he returned from the motor test. Oh, was he nervous, agitated? A little, but he's been that way a lot lately. And then what? He said he was going to work late, but he didn't want anybody to stay. He went into his office and slammed the door. Anything missing from the vault? Oh, no, I'm sure. Well, we're sure of nothing. Now, you get this. No one is to know what happened here, and no publicity. A wild rumor might start a run on the bank, you understand? Yes, sir. Get back to your work and carry on as usual. Yes, sir.
What's the news?
Well, our bird is flown. Skipped out clean. We're too late.
That's bad. He went to his hideout. It's going to be tough to get him. He should never have been allowed to leave the airport.
He was watched. But when you went into that nose dive, we all lost our heads. We've lost the trail entirely.
What about that prisoner? Have they got him yet?
They have not. He's well guarded and his food tested for poison.
I have a plan that'll get me, Blinky McQuaid, straight to the gargoyle.
Ah, that's crazy.
Wait and see. Listen and see if you agree. Now, this afternoon at 3 sharp.
Get him out there fast and stick till he talks.
Better bring your trunk. You'll have a long wait.
And keep your eyes open. They may try to grab him.
We're ready, Commissioner. He'll arrive safe. Save a slug for this micro. Come on, Hayes. Make it snappy. Keep blinking. You bumped 3 of them off. We gotta get out of here before more cops come. Well, it worked, but he didn't have to make it so real.
All clear, nobody following.
Shut up. I'm taking you to the big shot. He'll pay me plenty for this. Tell me where to go.
I can't do that. He'd bump me off, sure.
And I'll bump you off if you don't. I'm getting tired of this dilly-dallying around. I take all the chances and I get no place. Say your prayers, sap.
Wait, Blanky, wait. Take me to the saloon radio. I'll tell him the facts. I'll make it strong. He'll let me bring you in.
You're stalling.
No, honest. Give me a chance.
I need the money for a getaway, so I'll take you there. But don't start nothing, see?
Job before tonight. We haven't time to plan, but we must make the attempt and be sure of its success.
It'll only take a minute. Operator A calling DIC. Operator A calling DIC.
That's Hayes. He must have made a getaway. Evidently. Unless he's calling from the police station. DIC answering. Go ahead.
Blinky McWade sprung me. Knocked over 3 cops to do it. Insists you see him and pay him so he can fade. He did a great job, boss. Let me bring him in.
Not yet. I have a job that needs his immediate attention. One that'll pay him a fortune.
What do you say? Is it all right? Blinky's satisfied. What'll we do?
Stay there until Trigger and some men join you. You tell Mr. McWade if he's successful, I'll pay him in person. DIC signing off.
You see, I wasn't lying to you. I told you everything would be Jake. Yeah, it's Jake with me when I see the money on the line.
Your friend Blinky turns up at the opportune moment. Your orders are to bring everything that's in the vault. I'll be waiting at the hideout. Now get out!
I don't like this kind of a job. It's too messy.
Well, you gotta take him as he comes. All right, Blinky, go on down. You better keep the motor running.
Nifty, huh?
Yeah.
Boss had it 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's a good gag.
Come on, hurry up, you guys.
All right, boys, get that for me up.
It'll be up in a jiffy.
You're big time. You got it, sister.
There. Come on, Blinky, I'll show you the bottom. You think you can open it, Blinky?
Sure. Give me enough time, I can open anything. Where are the tools? Ain't so much. It's a good thing I know my stuff.
All right, Blinky, your cover is perfect. You're on your own now. Start the job.
Well, come on, scram and give me a chance, will you?
Okay.
I'd have been through it in a minute. Hurry up, Pete. Come on, step on it. They'll nab all of us.
We'll have a hard time explaining this to the boss.
The whole thing was handled like a bunch of amateurs. I'm ashamed to be mixed up in such a plot.
Oh, yeah? Hey, slow down and let this monkey off.
Nothing doing. I'm going with you, see? I got dough coming to me from the last job.
You ain't going nowhere.
Hey, listen, I got 6 little fellas in here that says I'm going with you. Any argument?
Yeah.
Cut it out! The boss said bring him in and he goes. Now pipe down.
Wait here, Blinky. I'll see the boss, then you can come in.
Okay. Hey, don't forget you promised me a knockdown.
All right, all right.
Come in, you boneheads. What are you waiting for?
Just a minute, Blinky.
You're earlier than I expected. You have the stuff?
No. The police arrived and broke up the job.
You idiots! You fools! You paid dearly for this.
Blinky's outside. You said you'd see him. Shall I bring him in?
You get rid of him at once. At once, do you hear? Pay him off. Things are going to happen here that he mustn't see.
Well, I'm all ready. See me to it.
Sorry, Blinky. The boss won't stand for it.
Oh, he won't, huh? Well, pay me off and I'll get out of here. And you tell his nibs I wouldn't give him an interview if he come to me on a bended knee. He might want a favor from me sometime.
Hereafter, all prisoners that fall into our hands must be disposed of for all time. I shall start with you, Mr. Gaylord.
I have not knowingly done any harm. I have harmed no one. Oh, have mercy.
Mr. Gaylord, you are a banker, an international banker, and an enemy to my work. I have in mind letting that fool Detective Wentworth think that you are the gargoyle. Your disappearance will convince him that he is right, and I shall have freedom to work. Trigger, my loyal lieutenant, you shall have the honor of being the executioner of our eminent friend.
Yes, but...
No buts! Get to it!
Come on, you heard him. I'll tell you like a man.
Come, Trigger. You're wasting time. I'll finish him. Wait. I have a better plan. This time there'll be no slip-up.
Jackson doesn't hand over the electric belt, he'll get blasted. Are these four gangsters unhappy? What about, we wonder? At least they're doing something about it now. Learn what they do in Lips Sealed by Murder. Next week's exciting chapter of The Spider returns.